Sorry guys, it happened again. It happened again. The Withering was too powerful. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Jeez. Too much Withering. Too much Withering. But I have a feeling it's almost done. Oh god. Okay. Skip. A bit more in the Black Shores awaits. Okay. Oh. Like this.
How's everything going?
Good news and bad. The Threnodian's gem has been successfully contained. Tethys is already running a full power analysis as we speak. However, the gem we've recovered was incomplete.
Oh no. So we only have a piece? The Fraxidus again? Could we have damaged it by accident? Could Chimera have eaten a part of it?
We're still investigating the cause. But look, successfully containing a gem infused with the Threnodian's power? No small feat. It's already a huge step forward in our fight against the Threnodian and the Lament. If the Threnodian is truly bound to civilization, who's to say another one won't return to Rinacida in some new form? Still, even if that happens, it won't be reclaiming this piece of its power. That gives us a window to prepare. Rinacida, the land of echoes. If tacit discords can be manually converted into echoes and become tools to fight the Lament, then maybe the Threnodian might also be something we could transform. Heck, maybe even utilize. But that's all theorizing, best kept to caffeinated hours. For now, we'll need to wait until Tethys completes its analysis before drawing any conclusions.
Well, I'm glad it helped. I'll be on my way then.
Okay, bye. I feel like Galbrena was definitely like the star of the show.
Hey, Rover. She's got real skill. Moves like she's already part of our rhythm. This kind of synergy doesn't come knocking twice. What do you say?
Oh.
Everyone in the Black Shores has made it their mission to stand against the Lament.
Riz her up. I know, right?
The rules are the same. And we've been walking the same path from the start.
She looks like she would be a part of the Black Shores.
I know you're not the type who likes being tied down by titles. But just remember this. You're not fighting it alone. So...
maybe Shorekeeper wouldn't be happy, though. Take your time to consider this offer. Maybe Alto. Alto's the one who's interested in Galbrena.
This flower marks you as one of us. Whether you join us or not, if you ever run into trouble out there, the Black Shores will have your back.
I see. I'll take it then. Oh, one more thing. My last terminal gave out after I used it too much. Think the Black Shores could lend me a new one?
Already using us. Already. You heard her, Alto. There, I did you a favor, Alto. You heard her.
Lend? Please. You break it, you come get a new one.
Thanks. Well then, till next time.
She would be one. She would be a Black Shores member. Oh, you still haven't told me your real name.
Angel.
Ah!
That's my real name.
The reveal!
Angel?
So freaking obvious.
Such a beautiful name.
Oh my god, Alto.
Hold on a sec. You're not planning to jump into the sea, are you? I could get you a boat.
He's trying so hard. But I love that though. I love that, like, those dynamics, like, between different characters. Like, not just the freaking rover being, you know, in like a harem anime all the time. Share the relationships with other characters. That makes it more dynamic. It makes it more entertaining. Let's be real, Galbrenna is too good for Alto, but it would be entertaining if she actually humored him, or they actually got together. Don't tell me that that's not entertaining. That wouldn't be entertaining. Your boat is not very durable. That's how she is. Let her be.
Don't worry about her. Nothing's stopping that one. No storm, and no raging sea.
She's probably flying to go be with Augusta. Oh, man. I feel like she would just lead Alto around by the collar. And that would still be entertaining.
You do love to make a person wait, don't you? Still breaking me out right under Mingting's nose without setting off a single alarm. Delicious. Tell me, how did you come up with that little idea?
Let's just say it was inspired by the Somme Noir. Imagination,
Yeah,
after all,
bad guy meeting,
remains
unfortunately.
humanity's sharpest blade.
As the dark tide spread and I was pulled in deeper, the mark of the dark tide you left in me allowed my frequency to merge with it.
Of course. And through Leviathan's power, I was able to read that frequency and depict you back into reality. Leviathan's power of assimilation blurs the line between imagination and existence, turning fiction into fact. But of course, none of it would have worked until Leviathan slipped the Sentinel's leash and reclaimed the reins of the Dark Tide.
Okay. See you, E-Drag. Get some sleep. Good night.
It cost more time
Thanks
than
for
I'd have liked, but
thanks for lurking for a bit.
everything unfolded exactly as you scripted. Such precision, such devotion. Bravo.
A trial, nothing less. Civilization's infancy must come to an end. So long as humanity remains cradled in the Sentinel's arms, it will never walk, let alone evolve. That is why I wrote this final act. And those who cannot transcend their limits and overcome their lesser
no!
natures will remain imprisoned by
Oh,
their
no!
own making. Well, such
Don't show
souls
that!
deserve no salvation.
No souls deserve salvation. Why even try? This world was born from chaos
No!
and exists in disorder.
Help them.
The only winning move is to be worse, wilder, to out-chaos the chaos. Every noble act of salvation only makes chaos hungrier. You want to destroy to save, but me? I want to save to destroy.
You sound disappointed in how the story ends.
Did I say that? Your stories have always been a treat. Screaming crowds drowning in despair, a world tearing at the seams. Every collapse, every unraveling. Chef's kiss. If they cannot overcome the pain, then let them fall straight into the ending I want. An eternity of chaos and suffering. That's why I chose to work with you, dear playwright. Speaking of which, quill bearer who toys with hearts, your sins weigh as heavy as mine. Tell me, where will your ending play out?
It has already been written into the script. But until I reach it, as long as breath remains in me, I will haunt the stage like a phantom. A reminder that one must always look forward. Sharpen thyself and temper thy soul.
Oh, Rover wasn't wrong about you. You really are a cruel, extreme man. Sometimes I think you might be even more insane than I am.
Insanity, reason, or something in between. All our choices born of free will, and only through free will can we defy the surging tides of fate. That is why we both seek to change it. For beneath such tides, no one is content to remain merely a humble servant.
You lost the gem I entrusted to you, Christophora.
Forgive me, but haven't we already seized what we truly desired? You see, even the beyond forged from Leviathan's power couldn't endure. It fell short of the perfection you long for. But if you wish to try again, I remain at your service.
Tell me, how much of it remains within you?
Not much, but enough to make use of.
Oh, so he has a part of it.
I fulfilled
the
my
gem.
promise to complete your finale. Let this be the last note of our symphony.
As you wish. My sincerest gratitude for your wonderful performance, Lady Frolova. May you find the strength to create the beyond you once envisioned.
If this world truly cannot change, perhaps I will seek a new path for myself.
Grand Architect.
Huh. Who'd have thought someone as stubborn as she would learn to adapt? But, Grand Architect, are you really going to let her walk off and do as she pleases?
Of all of us, you are the last one with any right to judge her for following her whims.
Judge? You wound me. I'm far more
Christophoro
faithful to
is too OP
my
as it
indulgences than
is,
she ever
creating whole
was.
world in
No,
the
no,
script.
no, no. I just
Come to
want
reality.
tag along and add a
He
few
sounds
more
like,
flourishes
again,
to her
Honkai
symphony.
Star Rail.
There are still greater matters
The script.
that demand your attention. Though our roads diverge, our ideals remain as one. In the end, they all lead to the same place. Separation is but the prelude to possibility. All so that humanity may cross that final gateway into eternity. Our goals in Jinjo and Rinasita have been fulfilled.
True.
Resonator
33 billion cycles.
Renodium and the second resonance awakening. We now possess both the knowledge and the means. Next, it is time we turn our gaze to our accomplishments in Lahairoi.
Lahairoi. So that's where we're going next. Lahairoi. Lahairoi? Wow. After unlocking new terminal appearances, you can swap Rover's terminal. Oh, this feature is exclusive to Rover for now. Okay. How do I do that? Resonator?
The power to split
Oops, sorry.
and merge matter.
You can change Rover's terminal appearance.
I will be there for everyone. As we
Ah, right here? Man, they are just coming up with different, yeah, with just different ways to customize the character. I'm not complaining. I like it. I like that. We finished, right? It's over, right? Renacita's done? That's the end? More skins coming soon too. Well, I hope they come up with some good skins. Let's see. Oh, this is just like what he says. Fine work, Joe. With Renacita safe for now, we've earned a proper breather. Oh, there's still something I'd like to know. If there's anything you want to know, ask away. Ooh. Okay, let's see. The Paradise, a realm created by Threnodian Leviathan and destination of Dark Tide. How you feel about a Cardathea skin? As long as it's not like a summer skin. You know what I mean? As long as it's not like some weird Gunner skin, then okay. I'm not a fan of those Gunner skins, I'm sorry. So, that's why I said that. But by judging by its nature, its reach, and the havoc it could bring, its descent is nothing less than what we define as the lament. Still, without question, your actions, Gel, kept that from becoming a true lament. Of course you would be okay with that, Lotus. I'd buy it. Of course you would. Renacita, what a journey it's been. Truly one for the epics. Yes, it actually, yeah, is. About the Threnodian's gem. So, okay. Threnodian's gem, we got a partial of it, but it sounds like Cristoforo has another portion of it as well. From that cutscene that we just witnessed. You mean the missing frequency, right? We've already cross-checked it against Chimera and Cardathea's frequency samples left here at the Black Shores. Not a single one aligned, not even close. The Fleur-de-Lis default skin is pretty Gunnerish. Yes, it is. It's pretty Gunner. It's Gunner. Which means we can't dismiss the chance that the missing frequency has already been seized by the Fraxidus. But don't worry, we sped up the gem's analysis. Even if the Fraxidus is scheming, we'll have countermeasures ready. If there's anything you want to know, ask away. What about Abby? Abby? It's a curious case. Even in the deepest databanks of Black Shores, we found no relevant data. But in that battle against Journeying Paradise, Leviathan spoke Abby's name. Yet no one else seemed to react. Was it only Abby and I who heard it? What was the name that she said? Abby's true identity. Perhaps I'll only uncover it on the road ahead. Abby's a Thornodian. Thornodian turned good. That's all that I could think. He's a Thornodian turned good. And we support that.
I will be there for everyone.
What is this?
As we
Oh,
head
we got
toward our
another
shared
constellation.
future, leaving the past behind.
What is this? Damage multiplier of resonance liberation. Omega storm increases by 20%. Lovely. I've been debating what I want to build Arrow Rover as, and I think I'm just gonna build him as like, oh, this is Shorekeeper. On Windward. I was thinking about Gusts, but I was like, nah. I was like, nah. So maybe Windward, to be honest. Let's see. Complete main quest. Dawn breaks on Dark Tides. Man, I can't believe it. We're done. We're done with Renacida. And the next... And then the next team, or the next region is Lahairoi? Have they said anything about the new region? Or mentioned what the theme is for the new region? I'm just curious. How would you feel if Chisa replaced Rover on Cardithea's team? I'm not a big fan of Chisa. Not being a hater or anything, I was just not a big fan. I'm playing who I want to play. I guess that's what comes down to it. Let's see. We have a 10 pull. How about we kind of end a stream with a 10 pull? Can you... I hope this can give me a freaking weapon. Like, I don't think I've gotten a weapon yet on the standard banner. We're going somewhere next in 2.8 before going to Lahairoi. Interesting. There it is! There it is! That's what I've been saying. It's about time that I need to get that I've been needing to get a weapon on the weapon banner. Standard weapon banner. This is it, right? Okay, I just want to... This is the one, right? Okay. I was like, wait a second. Why does it look different? No, that's it. Okay. That's it. That's what I wanted. And then... Thank you. But they are guaranteed, right? Now my next question is, should I be going for any of these weapons? I already have Lustrous Razor. Should I be going for any of these weapons? Oh, this is crit rate. This is attack. Increases... Oh, these are, only the gun is worth it? Okay. This is also attack. Besides the sword. Okay, because, like, you know, DPS character can probably... DPS gun character could probably use this. Pretty much, right? Abyss Surge is okay. Okay. And then Cosmic Ripples is just like, eh. It's just meh. Okay, well, I'll go for the gun next. And yeah. So, we are done with the story. What did I think of the story? The story was very, like, it was a long story quest. Having it take me like 3 stream days to finish that's a really long story quest for Wuba. I'm glad I broke it up into 3 streams to finish. It was because
I will be there
the
for
longer
everyone.
that, you know, that I'm
As we head
streaming
toward
and
our
trying to
shared
get through the
future,
story, the more
leaving
that
the
I just
past
get
behind.
impatient. So I tend to not take my time with the story. Therefore, I'm rushing through it. Therefore, I'm not really paying attention.
Understood.
So it's just...
I am here to serve your will.
It's just better that way. I felt like definitely Galbrenna was like the star of the show. But I mean, she's you know, the character banner, you know, the character banner. So I do expect more cutscene times of her in there. However, I would have liked a little bit more from the other characters. Just a little bit more. But yes, it was good. I'm not saying it's not good. It was amazing. The cinematics were obviously amazing. Pacing was good, and the overall cutscenes and the way how everything played into the cutscenes and everything like that was really good. It was the finale, so yeah. That's why it's like, okay, I understand that it was longer due to the fact that it was the finale. So I get it. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, overall, story was great. I enjoyed my time playing through the story. I didn't feel it dragging or anything like that, which is good. Because there are some storylines where I feel like it would be dragging. But yeah, not the finale. No, it was good pacing, I feel like. And that's it. I can't wait for the new region though. I want to know like what it's gonna be based off of, because Renacida, like with the whole like Italian vibe, I loved it. It's so good. It was so good. I will say though, I think overall, like, I feel like Septimont and Renacida could be easily split into 2 different like regions, because they're so distinctively different, I feel like. So they could have, yeah, they could have maybe had Septimont be its own region, and maybe like after Renacida, but maybe, I don't know, maybe they were just looking for more story for Renacida. Not sure where that went, but yeah, just because all the environments were like different in a good way, not in a bad way. It's just like they were distinctively different. So it almost felt like the regions were like, you know, they could have been in different, showcased differently. But not that it was bad. It wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad like storyline putting Renacida and Septimont together. It was still a good choice to do that, especially if they didn't have any more, you know, story for Renacida, because I feel like that's the reason why they put the two together.
Wind, guide me.
And yeah, I think that's it. That's all I have to say. I should just stop talking now. And just enjoy Renacida for the most part. My perspective is different. Most gacha games give you only one new region per number patch. We got 2 new regions with 2. I think Wuwa devs said they will try to give us new areas every 6 months. That's why. Oh, interesting. Okay. Instead of the usual 1 year wait per major area. Oh, I see. So that was their intention. Okay. If that was their intention, then that's cool. Like, if that was their decision to be different. You know what I mean? Like, they purposely did that just to be different. I could see that. I could see that. And look at these clouds. Gorgeous! Ah! Love the environment that they did here. So yeah, if they did that because it was on purpose to try to have more than one region, then okay, I give it that. But I feel like I was always just used to the 1 region per year update. That when they did that for this update in 2 point whatever, I was like, oh, are we? So we're in like the same area. Like, it threw me off. It did. It threw me off first. Because I don't really check developers, like their talks and stuff like that. So that's when I was playing through the update, I was like, oh, this is really different. This is like a different vibe. And then I'm like, kept wondering, I was like, this is like a whole different story. We're in a new region. I was like, okay, I was a little confused. But if it's like to intentionally make it more, if the intention is to make it more have variety with regions, then okay. I see where they're going with that. Instead of giving us some filler stories like Banana Monkey filler patch before major update. Yeah, I don't think HSR knew what they were doing with the banana update. But at least with Amphorius is they decided to make the whole story like the whole patch. So like spread it along a whole patch instead of just like the first 3 updates or something like that. I'm glad that they did that. Because Amphorius would have not been super great if they didn't. It would have been a really short story. Like, too short, in a way. All of that they planned? Yeah, no. I don't think they would have finished it in 3 patches as usual. Yeah, I prefer that too. Okay. Well, I guess this is a good time for me to end the stream. It's 11:30, so I'm gonna end the stream right here. Tomorrow it is a Genshin update, I believe. And with the Genshin update, we get new story. So I'll probably be streaming Genshin tomorrow. And I'm excited because Genshin story is amazing. It's getting super good. So, yeah. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's see here. Just a quick shout out to DJ who subscribed with Prime. Also to Lotus as well. Thank you for the Prime sub. I'm just doing my quick recaps,
This is a testament
special
to my
announcements and
connection
stuff.
with the world
All right,
around
guys.
me.
Thanks again,
It's
and
very
thank you
much my
for
companion now,
dealing with my
bearing witness to
crashing.
everything
my-
I've experienced on this journey.
I was so sad that it crashed so many times, my stream. But thank you guys for being patient and dealing with it. I guess I'm gonna be uploading like 6 parts on YouTube. All right, guys. Have a good morning. Have a good evening. Have a good afternoon wherever you're at in the world. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.